Hey, what it do, y'all? It's your boy E2 Blue coming back at you again, man, on this Friday. It's Friday. Let me ask y'all a question, y'all done? Y'all done? Y'all not rooting for the Cowboys no more? Did y'all give up? Did y'all did y'all leave at halftime? Did y'all say, all right, I'm gonna head out? Did y'all head out? Did y'all say, forget it, I'm not doing this no more? Did y'all roll out like Vontae Davis did at halftime and said, I'm done? I don't know. It's funny because it's got to the point where we suck so bad right now. It got to the point where I went into the Target and I see this guy with an Eagles jacket on, right? He dabs up another guy with an Eagles jacket, and I see them both, and I see the other guy walk off, and he's walking towards me. It's a black guy, bald head black guy. I'm looking at him like, oh shit, he about to say something. So he walks over to me. He looks like Newey Scruggs, that the media guy for the Dallas Cowboys, but obviously it wasn't him because he was here in the DMV and he didn't have he had the Eagles on, so he wouldn't be wearing Eagles. He's a Cowboy guy. But anyway, he walks up to me. He was like, "Hey, Dallas guy." I'm like, "Oh shit, here we go." In my head, I'm like, "Here we go." He's like, "What y'all gonna do with us this week?" I told him, I looked at him straight in his face. The only thing I could say, if y'all can't beat us with a third string quarterback, then I don't know what to tell you. I told him, I said, look, this is how I joked with him. I said, look, this whole division is trash at this point. Everybody's trash. Everybody's 2-something, 1-something. I mean, 6-10 will probably win this division at this point. So, nobody's out of it. Any one of these teams can emerge and start getting on a winning streak and win. So, that's the crazy part about it. You know what I mean? But that's what I told him when I talked to him. But we laughed about it and we just kept it moving, man. But I'm just saying, like, it's crazy because Eagle fans are just all over the place. They're excited. They're playing against us, all broke up. That's fine. Enjoy it. Enjoy it this year. Because once we get things together and we get back to our form. Oh, one thing he did tell me, though, he was like, it sucks because on paper, the Cowboys, are the best team in the division. This is what the Eagles fan told me. He said, y'all the best team in the division as far as paper, as far as what y'all have roster-wise, but y'all players just gave up. And I said, I agree with him. I said, yeah, it sucks. It sucks that they do that, but what can we do? As a fan, we're just sitting here just watching games. I talked to other Cowboy fans out in the street. I should have did a video with them, but it was music playing in the background and stuff, so I couldn't record it. But I was talking to some other Cowboy fans in the store, and they were just like, man, I'll probably be helping. One dude was like, I'm gonna help my wife cook, and another guy was like, I'll probably be doing something else with the kids or whatever while the game is on and not really watching it. I was like, yeah, wow, this is what we come to. And that's why I ask you guys in this video, have y'all given up on this team yet? Because it's hard to be a Cowboy fan. I tell you, it really is. I also told him, I said, look, it's hard doing these videos now because it's like I don't even know what to say anymore. I'm trying to be optimistic, but I will say, give you a little glimmer of hope. What I do like about Ben Dinucci, outside of his strong arm, is his swag. Young boy got swag. Now, I don't know if you guys heard his press conference. Made me feel a little good about this boy. Now, I'm going to tell you one thing. I know that with his offensive line not being able to block, and I'll talk about that in my matchup video that I do on Sunday, but just Ben Dinucci, I just wanted to talk about him. He literally has a lot of confidence. He reminds me of a poor man's Dak Prescott. That's what he reminds me of. They asked him about Dak. They said, hey, did you talk to Dak? He said, not today, but I talked to him yesterday when he came to the facility to get his leg checked out. And, I was telling him, I was like, hey, I didn't think that my rookie season to end up like this, me taking over in week 7, week 8. And he was just like, yeah. He was like, look, nobody, injuries happen. It is what it is. He was like, just go out there, do what you do. You've been doing this since the 7th grade. Play like you know how to play. Do like you did in James Madison, and just do what you do. And ball out. That's what Dak told him. So Ben Dinucci seems confident. He said he's going to go out there and do what he do. He's not going to flinch. He's going to take for whatever it was. He's been studying the defense. He knows that Fletcher Cox is Fletcher Cox. We know that Jim Schwartz is probably going to throw the kitchen sink at us because we got a third string guy, so he's going to try to see if he can handle all that pressure. We'll see. I don't know, because this offensive line, if they're not holding up, if he doesn't get a chance to at least get to his second or third read, it's going to be a long day for Ben Dinucci. But I'll tell you this, like I said, I love his confidence. I love his swag. I love the tight, fast spiral ball he throws. It's different from Dak though, but it's just about your receivers getting used to you throwing the ball. They asked Michael Gallup how he felt about him. He was like, man, he was out there in practice slinging them things. He knows how to come into the huddle and command the offense and things of that nature. And he said he got that deep voice, so he comes in there and he basically wants the offensive line to understand his cadences and how he's and the snap count. So that's going to be important because, again, you don't want this offensive line being any more confused than they were before. So you don't want they already got blocking issues right now with them being inexperienced. What you don't want is miscommunications on snap counts. That's what you don't want. I expect the Eagles to beat the Cowboys. I really do. But Ben Dinucci, like I said, I really love this young kid. I think that he was a good pickup in the 7th round. I think if he shows some type of promise, he could potentially be Dak Prescott's immediate backup, next year and going further, because I don't think they're going to re-sign Andy Dalton after this year. I don't see that happen. I think that Andy Dalton is probably one and done with the Cowboys. But again, Ben Dinucci is going to be still under contract, so you make him Dak's backup, and then you get another third guy later. So I just look at it like that. Whether they did bring back Cooper Rush, I don't know if they decide they want to keep him after this year or what. Those are decisions to talk about close to the offseason. But at the end of the day, I think that this team, it is what it is at this point. You know what I mean? Like, there's nothing Mike McCarthy can do. You're just going to have to ride it out. Just try to get the best out of these young guys. I think that it's important that these young guys play right now, because at this point, if you know that your team is not going to be able to compete and make it to the playoffs and make it to the Super Bowl, you look at it like this. At least they can go out there, get a gauge on these young guys and see what these young guys can do, right? You want to see what these young guys can do, and that's the biggest thing. Because I'm pretty sure Mike McCarthy is going to clean house after this year. So it's important for them to go out there and see what they got. See what they got with these young guys and see who they can keep. And, that's the positive that I can say out of this. You guys wanted to see Ben Dinucci. You got him. You got Dinucci. So that's it. So with that being said, that's all I got to say right now. Let me know what you guys think about Ben Dinucci. Like I said, I saw the press conference. I really like what he had to say. Very poised young man. Like I said, reminds me of a poor man's Dak Prescott. But this guy definitely has a future ahead of him in the NFL. Only issue that I have, though, I don't want it to be a situation where the offensive line just is terrible and they're not blocking and he just can't do anything and it diminishes his confidence. I don't want that. That's what I don't want. But outside of that, hey, it is what it is. We just got to figure it out and do what we do. But with that being said, that's all I got for right now. Thanks again to all my subscribers. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Tap on that notification bell so you get this content. It's your boy E2 Blue, always keeping it real. Talk to y'all soon.